Let's install PyCharm on Windows 11. Let's start by downloading the installer. You can search for it on Google, and it should appear as the first result. Just make sure the link leads to the JetBrains website. PyCharm has two editions, Professional Edition and Community Edition. The Professional Edition has a bunch of advanced features such as remote development, advanced code completion, and database management. It is quite expensive though, and its exclusive features may be somewhat of an overkill if you're just starting out. The Community Edition is completely free to use, even for commercial use, and for many use cases, it's more than enough. In this tutorial, we'll focus on the Community Edition. We click on the Download button, and the PyCharm installer is downloaded. It weighs about 400 megabytes, so depending on your internet speed, it might take a few minutes to download. Once the installer is downloaded, run it to start the installation. We can change PyCharm's installation folder, but I'll leave it with its default value. We have a few optional configurations, such as adding a desktop shortcut and some other options. None of them are crucial. Select the ones you prefer and then click Next. We can also change the Start menu shortcut. I'll leave it with its default value. And the installation is taking place. Again, it usually takes a minute or two to complete. Great, PyCharm was installed, and we're now asked to restart the computer to finalize the installation. Okay, the computer was restarted. Let's start PyCharm. We need to accept the user agreement. Next, we have the option to choose whether or not to share our usage data with JetBrains. Let's create a new project. I'll call it Hello World. We can also choose the folder that the project will be created in. In this box, we need to specify where Python is installed in our computer. But if we don't have Python installed yet, PyCharm will take care of it and download and install Python for us. This is necessary because although PyCharm is a powerful IDE, it cannot interpret Python code on its own. It must have access to a Python interpreter. Once that's done, we can click on Create. It takes about a minute or so to create the project, and when it's done, we can see the default program that comes with a new project. To run the program, click on the green Play button, and at the bottom of the screen, we can see the output from the program. Let's try to change the text, and if we run the program now, we can see that the output of the program updates accordingly.